Hey Biggie, I'm gonna work on the Biggie. I'm gonna work on your build here. I'm getting rid of all of this because you used um, inverted corners. That CS is control surfaces. You don't need any of those control surfaces that aren't doing anything. You basically made a giant lawn dart. But first thing I'm gonna do is these engines. Turn off automatic propulsion. Just because automatic propulsion, depending on your pitch, will be like way off. So I wouldn't want to use it. So turn all of those off. And then you can do yaw right and yaw left on this thing. Right? It's even got a propeller. Your propeller is not going to do anything. Alright, now we're going to go your wings. So there's your center of mass, is right here, right? Wings. Done, it flies. In a straight line. Put 2 wings. Well, let's wait for it to level out. It flies in a straight line. And then gains altitude slightly. Honestly, that's all the lift you need on this thing. There you go. All the lift you need is 2 wings. So, if we really want to, we could do it like so, and even put a third one in. So it's those W wings. It has a little extra lift. There you go. Look at this thing fly. You don't need a lot of lift, right? You have all that maximum speed. You're gaining altitude, and it's flying straight because you put it right in the middle of where the weight is. And because you balance the drag on this thing, which is pretty good. So, it flies in a straight line now. Now for controls, for your air controls, this aileron pitch only thing, ugh, I think those are in reverse. Let's look. You know, let's actually put that right in here. Aileron, there we go. We got your roll. You can even use a tailplane. Tailplanes are pretty good. Let's just stick those right there. Because you got your yaw response and you got your pitch response in these. So you can just kind of, done. And then you can decorate them nicer things if you want. Which is Control X. Or Control Shift X if you just go to your things. You can go Control Shift. Oops. Control Shift X all at once, and then you can do hide original mesh to make it look better. But yeah. Anyways, it doesn't look pretty, but now it has roll. Roll? Yeah, it's roll. Whatever else going on. And since it flies in a straight line, we can turn off bank rolls entirely because you don't need it. You only need banking controls really for a missile shaped thing is kind of mostly pointless. Yeah, we should have a pitch response. It's diving into the. Yeah, it's diving in, which means we want to set your. So first things first, we want to go into adjustments here. The look ahead there. This we're gonna go to 30. And I will say this thing's not gonna hit anything that's not within this range. So we'll bring it up. If I was you, I'd go into the AI and add some things to the AI. Can we get out of the water, please? Oh, the buoyancy's in the wrong spot. Interesting. So we set it at 30. And now it's doing that. Which is weird that it's doing the looping. That's why I usually use the control board to fix the looping, but you can fix it a different way. By adding some trim. So pitch response, add instantaneous request here. Oops. Instantaneous request, we can do pitch response 0.1. Start at 0.1. And now it's looping harder. Okay. AI. Okay. Let me fix PIDs. Pitch controller. We don't need a fake point. Basic PID. Get out of the water, would you? Why is it spitting? I'm totally lost to why it just sinks like that. Oh. That'd be why. The buoyancy. It's trying to float upwards because of the tailplane bits. And the fact that this is made out of, it's a ram, so when it hits the water, it just wants to pitch straight down. Interesting. We need some more tailplanes. Why not? We throw those on the front here. Pitch response. Pitch up. Oh. Pitch response. Ooh. Yeah, these don't automatically change, so. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. I don't know if these are even set forwards. I can check. Because the orientation really does matter with these things. If you have them sideways or whatever else, it's going to be really confusing. So, no, that's the correct direction. Perfect. Pitch response. Yeah, but why? Why? Why do you think you're fine? One second. Where are you?
Listening.
No, you think you're an airplane. Okay. Okay, we're gonna change the AI up for you. Since not using... Okay. We're getting rid of this AI. We're going to use the airplane 2.0. Are you gonna... Is it gonna go? No, apparently not. I guess we don't have enough speed to get enough lift? I have no idea why it's doing that. In the water, why it just pitches straight down. It might not have enough velocity, is my guess, and the buoyancy might be messing with it because these things are fairly buoyant, so it might just want to pop out the top here in this. So we look at the weight. Got some weight in the front. Yeah, now that we're flying, not such a big deal. Yeah, let me just check something. Adjustments, maneuver, yeah. Wander distance 300. Yeah, on the other one it was set to 50. Less than 0, the adjuster will not be used to ensure you hit the target dead center. Below 25 meters. Runner increased by 5. Engage above 200 meters. Re-engage them. Alright, perfect. Well, now it's flying. It's all pretty simple, though. I don't seem to need those. It's flying straight and level now. Then, since I changed the AI to the 2.0, let's put a bulwark in. Alright. Maintain altitude. Oh, well. I think I found a problem with the with the graph. Let me just there we go. Repairing. Forgot to make it invincible. There we go. I fixed it. Interesting. It does not want to hit it because it's below the recommended height here. Destroy enemy vehicle and catapult. Spawn now. Alright. You can make these things look better by just using like deco on it by using Control-Shift-X to just kind of prettify it, but it should be functioning. Meh. Oh, the adjustments is on the adjuster. Oh, okay. let's turn off the adjuster below 200. There you go. Bonk. There you go. I fixed it. Although, once it gets into the water, it doesn't want to point upwards. So, we need to give it some more authority. You can change these control surfaces to whatever you want, really. I'm not a big fan of the arrow-only ones. It's upside down. Alright, now it has enough pitch authority. It can climb. I'll give it a little extra so that you can get out of there. They seem to work better, more automatic now. It's kind of nice. Yeah, everything's fixed now. You can make it look prettier by just adding, like, I don't know, some custom wings on here. If you want to make it more dart shaped. And then you can set it to 0. Unlike control surfaces, wings, when they're set to 0, won't cause drag and slash lift in weird directions. If you want to see, you can do, there's a backslash above the enter key. You can see where all the different forces are acting. Currently, those ones are being weird. Well, why are these going in reverse objects? Yeah, see, it shows you real time, so you can fix things, right? I have them in the wrong direction. See, if you have your yaw in the wrong direction, it'll just run away from the target. Spread to neighbors. Okay. Go that way. I don't know why reversing those did things, but reversing them on like the horizontal plane did absolutely nothing. So that's good to know that the rudders, if you flip them around, will go the wrong direction. And then you'll have to fill around with them. But yeah, that's super useful for looking at your control surfaces. You can see all the different lines. It tells you which direction they're going. Yeah. The purple lines are basically just lift in different directions. You can see thrust in the yellow. And then the white lines are drag slash gravity. So. Yeah, everything's fixed. There you go. It's a shitbox Mach 2. Hopefully that helps, but it took me a little while to figure out what was going on with some of the stuff in here, but it now works. I was disengaging because it exceeded the certain limit. Me a punk. doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it's functional. It doesn't have a lot of mass behind it, so the ram damage isn't as high as it used to be. There you go. It's a functional lawn dart. Yeah, I fixed some of the AI settings mostly. Mostly your AI settings. Yeah. You can fiddle around with things and make it look nicer if you really want to. I didn't keep the original long design and just made it look more like a missile. Just because, you know, you kind of probably want this to be fairly cheap if you're just going to capture ships. So, yoink. Will miss things. You can turn off the disengage range if you really want to, but it is functional now, so hopefully this helps. I'll send it back to you, and I'll send you the video too. Adios, amigo.